There are several approaches for making IPsec quantum resistant. The first approach is called Post-Quantum Cryptography, or PQC for short. Here, the quantum vulnerable algorithms such as Diffie-Hellman and RSA are replaced by newly standardized quantum resistant algorithms such as MLChem and MLDSA. The second approach is quantum key distribution, or QKD. Here we use quantum physics-based protocols rather than math-based protocols to implement quantum resistance. I'll discuss both PQC and QKD in more detail in the rest of this seminar. There are also some other less widely used methods that I don't have time to cover here. There are different types of quantum key distribution. First generation QKD products have been around for more than 10 years now. They generally use something that's known as prepare and measure protocols, and you may have seen BB84, which is an example of that. Recently, next generation of QKD systems have been introduced that are entanglement-based, and they use protocols such as BBM92 or MDI. These next generation systems, are more secure, they're more scalable, and they're more prepared for a future evolution to general purpose quantum internets. For more information about these different types of QKD, you can have a look at our earlier webinar that we recorded in June of 2024. Now, as far as IPsec is concerned, it doesn't matter at all which one of these QKD technologies you are using. All of these QKD technologies prepare keys, and they deliver those keys to IPsec using the same standard key delivery interface that we will see in detail later on. Another important concept is the concept of hybrid quantum resistance, where we combine multiple crypto algorithms. For example, you could combine traditional Diffie-Hellman with one or more PQC algorithms such as MLChem, and then you could throw QKD into the mix as well. The main advantage of the hybrid approach is defense in depth. The security of the entire combined system is as strong as the strongest contributing security mechanism. In other words, an attacker would have to break each crypto algorithm individually to break the overall security of the entire system. The second advantage is that it helps with regulatory compliance. Many security standards and regulations have not yet been updated for post-quantum, and they still require the use of quantum vulnerable algorithms such as Diffie-Hellman and RSA. By including them in the hybrid mix, you can be compliant with the regulations. The main disadvantage to this hybrid approach is that it requires additional resources such as processing and memory and bandwidth to generate and verify multiple keys and signatures. And then we also have to take into account the additional complexity for standardization and implementation, but this turns out to be not such a big deal in the case of IPsec. It is a big deal in the case of TLS and PKI, but in the case of IPsec, it's not so bad.